themselves and picked up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Barkley. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Barkley again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On fourth down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Four seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Love, he's going to change the play here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jacobs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end to the field as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he's got it down to the 28.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Here's Love. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jaden Reed, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Harris Campbell, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A 2nd down throw for Love. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Love. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the 1st. But this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Hurts. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
2nd and 10.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try for Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Able to connect with Jacobs.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Here's Love.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Love.
Under pressure, and they get to him again. take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Love.
Out to the left here to Reed.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers... But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's